So it was about a week ago now that Bethesda Softworks released a video celebrating 25 years of the Elder Scrolls franchise. I know, you're probably thinking I'm late to the party, but I'm always late, it's a fashion thing. But this video has actually provided us with what seems to be a greater understanding of what the Elder Scrolls 6 might actually be. Specifically how it may look through use of photogrammetry, I believe it's called, in which they scan in real-world assets to use in the game. And the example they used in this video was a photograph of what appears to be a rather desert-looking area, which furthers pressing theories that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be set in the province of Hammerfell, which people already believe thanks to the geography shown in the trailer at E3 2018. So this image would certainly further people who believe that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to Hammerfell, which I most certainly do. However, surely they'd just be using that image as an example, which means it might not represent what we'll experience in the final version of the game, since this 25 years of the Elder Scrolls video was just there to show the technology that they're going to be using for the Elder Scrolls 6, so I'd imagine they will be extra careful not to give anything solid away. However, leaving down breadcrumbs and hints for people who go out of their way to look for them is definitely not unheard of in the gaming industry. So in theory this could be yet another hint as to where the Elder Scrolls is going next, and if it is to be believed, then it would appear to be Hammerfell, as that is the province that most Elder Scrolls fans would associate with an arid sort of desert environment. I mean, I'd imagine elsewhere also has its desert-like areas, but what with that having an expansion for the Elder Scrolls Online coming up, I think it's probably logical that they won't do that in the next Elder Scrolls game. However, that's only from the current perspective in 2019, by the time the Elder Scrolls 6 is released it could be years away from now, and for all we know, elsewhere might be back on the table by that point. However, of the two, I think the most likely setting for the Elder Scrolls 6 for numerous reasons is Hammerfell. But not only does this video suggest where the Elder Scrolls is going next, albeit very subtly, it also shows us through photogrammetry what it might actually look like. Of course you have the example as mentioned prior, which is of course this rock here, which shows us what environments may look like, but they're not just using photogrammetry for the environments, but it would also appear as if they're going to be using it for NPCs. As shown here by Shirley Curry, aka Skyrim Grandma, who is being immortalised in the Elder Scrolls 6, which means the NPCs may find themselves with very realistic looking faces. However, the image shown on screen may not be an accurate representation of how they look in the final version of the game, as this is just a scanned in model of this lady's face. Of course certain textures may be altered, others may be removed entirely, and it will probably look a little bit more dumbed down than that. However, at least now we have a rough idea of what the faces might look like. Overall, it doesn't tell us very much about the Elder Scrolls 6, however, it is a slight hint towards Hammerfell, I guess, and at the same time we get a little bit of a look into how the game might look. And let's just say now I have no doubt that the Elder Scrolls 6 will look nothing like Fallout 76, for example, which honestly I believe was the point of those little bits, as after Fallout 76, faith in Bethesda Game Studios would have been at an all-time low, so I'd imagine that showing us that the next game won't look that abysmal is a way to restore faith in advance, regardless of why it is what it is, and I guess that's all there is to say. So, thank you all for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comment section. Apologies to being a little bit late to covering this one, however I think it was worth talking about come the end, and I'll see you all very soon with another video at some point.